What? How you all doing? Mate, are you really doing that one-shot stuff again? I know, I am, I'm sorry, but today was proper mental. I'm super psyched for, just so much stuff, so good. Why? First off, I got some sleep. Plagued with nightmares, mind you. Not entirely sure why, but fantastic. The plan of the day got thrown completely out the window too, the normal groove at least, because of late I've been walking Tiny Human to school and everyone else has been focused on taking the Big Human to school. But it was a school trip day today, and because I don't like taking Doggo on the school run, I did the Big Human school run, because the dog went on the Little Human's school run, and it was rad, because Big Man didn't seem all that in the groove for going on his school trip, which was a tad weird. I mean, he was psyched, then he weren't, and then he's got this groove out, he's like, oh mate, I've got to go to school, I don't really want to go to school. He doesn't actually say that, but you know that kind of near teenage groove, like, oh mate, I've got to do that thing, I've got to do that thing. That was the groove we had, and I was like, oh man, okay, cool, we'll go to school. We're sat in the car and he's listening to Hyperdimension Neptunia soundtracks, which is funny because no more than like a year and a bit ago he would not have listened to music at all, but he does now. Well, unless it was video game music. I guess Neptunia soundtracks are game music, but he listens to like other music too. It was crazy, and like, so we got him into the school, yeah. That was fucking cool. And he goes in and they're going to do the trip. And I say, dude, do you want to play some Tekken this evening? Like, do you want to play Tekken after school? Because he really likes Tekken. He's been practicing Tekken. Tekken 7. He's pretty good at Tekken 7. And I was like, yeah, we can have some father-son time. In his own little way, he says it to me. I was like, okay, yeah, cool. And so that like really boosted my groove for the rest of the day. I was like, yes, I've got to make sure I've got everything done so that we can play some of the Tekken. Now when we get home, some other really cool stuff happens. I am blessed with an order. Alright, it's an order from Scan. That'll be due tomorrow, which means that I'm mega psyched for tomorrow too. And then I hopped into VR, got a bad case of VR head. Bit of a blast from the past too. A bunch of folks from the olden days of YouTubes and streams and the vlogs. I'm talking way back the beginning to a degree, and all the way back to the 18-month challenge kind of groove. 18-month challenge, for anyone that doesn't know, was where I wanted to go to EVO 2020. And so we were saving up for EVO 2020, and months go by. EVO's a fighting game tournament in Vegas, and we kind of looked at the pot and found that I hadn't saved any money to go to EVO. My savings pot had been dipped into, and it was gone. And so we said, basically, start saving, and anything that ain't worth the doing or anything that doesn't hold any value, you got to cut it out. And at the time, I was spending a lot of time streaming. So we said, like, okay, 18 months, if you don't make anything of it, in 18 months, you've got to bin it off. And in 18 months, I did make a reasonable amount of cash from doing it. I think the goal was like £1,000 or something like that. Which for streaming on the side, not bad, I don't think. You know, extra income. But we didn't get to go to EVO because EVO 2020 was cancelled because of the stuff and the reasons. But some folks who supported me during the 18-month challenge popped into the chat. I was hanging out in Zenith with Divine, just chatting shite, climbing around, flying around. I still absolutely love that game. But I went onto my PC too because we had audio issues in yesterday's stream playing it on the Zephyrus, and I wasn't having any of that. So, but here's the trick. Highlight of my day was after the stream. I'm not kidding you. I'm really not kidding you. This is going to seem really stupid, but the boys had good days in school. Big man came home and he still wanted to play the Tekken. Now, I've got Tekken on like everything, but we fired up the PlayStation 5 and it turns out I already had it installed on PlayStation 5. Sadly, I didn't have access to all the characters on PlayStation 5. I've got it on my PlayStation 5 PC. I think I have it on Xbox too. But the PlayStation 5 version that I have, I don't have all the characters, and one of the characters he really likes to play, Big Man really likes to play as Negan. I hate Negan. He tracks terribly, so that's not too bad, but I mean to play against. But oh my god, when he hits, if he gets a couple of good hits on you, you're done. We agreed to just play standard Tekken 7, and I've got like all the characters up to like Geese Howard, I think, on the PlayStation version. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, the highlight literally was I got my ass stomped into the ground. It was 24 rounds to me, or 24 games to me, 25 games to my big man. I got made to look like a scrub by a 12-year-old, and it was beautiful. He has been playing Tekken a lot. He's got consistency, man. Like, if he's playing as like Heihachi or one of the Mishimas, he's got their 10 strings down. He's got a couple of variations of big combos down. And like, he likes to start big though, so I really wish I'd have recorded this stuff, but I'd not long disconnected all my PC. And I could have recorded it and got the camera set up and all that kind of stuff. It'd have been really cool to put some matches in and some of the reactions, because they got really tense at some points. It was so fun. But he likes to start big. And so he'd like open up with like Heihachi's 10 string or one of the 10 strings right off the bat. And as long as you knew that like the block string for it wasn't too big of a deal. But then every now and then he'd realise that you were blocking it, stop it partway through and just smack you with an overhead or do a variation of. And I'm like, no! And at one point, I will not lie, I really, really, really wish I had this on video. He double perfected me, man. Double perfect by a 12-year-old. Because he got the first round and I was like, oh, no way. Second round though, all I had to do was like, I don't know, down for him. Like, so just like low kick him in the legs or whatever, just to rob him of the perfect. And he got this first 10 string off and I was like, oh no, like I could not believe I misjudged it terribly. I don't even know who I was playing as. I don't think it was one of my main characters. I might have been playing as like Brian or something. I like Brian, I'm just not very good at Brian. And he beats me into the ground with this 10 string after the first perfect. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, the second one starts and I see an opening, or like it looked like he was about to drop, and I was like, no, you know what? Little guy can have this. Like, no way. And I just practically put down the control pad as he double perfects me. I was like, that was fantastic. I was so psyched. I was like, that was amazing. And then next round I went cheap on him and played as Eddie and I got perfect on him. So, yeah. That was fun. But that, absolutely amazing. And as I say, they both had good days in school. I am so psyched, so happy. Just, yes! And then, yeah, the boys have gone to Nanny's tonight. Because I'm going to be doing game night with Ram and Zabe Mall, and we're going to be playing some Valentine. So, yeah. Oh, we need to play. The fact that Big Man actually wanted to play was amazing. I need to play more games with the boys. It's just, it gets so intense sometimes when they play and they argue all the time. So for my own sanity, it was just like, nah, you guys play. I'll be there to watch and all that kind of stuff. I ain't gonna get involved in this, because when you guys fight, I'm not gonna be the referee kind of thing, you know. But it'd be so fun. I swear, man, if Big Man keeps on practicing, like if he can get spacing down to like footsies, and his timing's pretty solid, and those 10 strings are pretty consistent, right? If he could just get into the groove that it's a 3D game, so he can step in and out, not just backwards and forwards like Street Fighter. And if he could just like kind of get his spacing out in that, I mean, oh dude, he's getting really, really, really good. Like anytime I've had a criticism, he's just gone, right, that's it, I'm focused, I'm gonna sort that out and I'm gonna win. And it's been so good. So good. Keeps me on my toes. I'm a scrub, but the only way that I can win is because I have somewhat more solid fundamentals, so I know about spacing and all that kind of stuff. So, man, well fun. Right, hopefully I get the audio file tonight delivered that I'm dreading, so I can get it sorted. But, I'm really psyched, really psyched for tomorrow. I've took my PC out, and I've cleaned it and everything. I really wish I could have got the fucking footage, but I'm off. Great day, and I'm stuffed with food. Do this thing where I kill rats in a game, and I'm going to bed. Hope you all. I'll see you all with a bit of luck in the next one. Thanks for hanging out today.